If you're looking for business balance transfer cards, I have great news for you because I have four business credit cards that can be really good for balance transfers. Okay, so here are the top cards I want you to pay attention to. Number one, I want you to think about the Edward Jones Business Plus Mastercard. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of small business owners don't actually talk about this balance transfer business credit card, but it's a pretty good business credit card. Okay, so, and this card is actually great for rewards. So, if you're interested in having rewards in addition to balance transfer benefits, I want you to really choose the Edward Jones Business Plus Mastercard. I mean, Edward Jones is actually known in the investment community, like for brokerage. They're not your traditional credit card issuer. Okay, so that's why not a lot of entrepreneurs know them, but they're pretty good. So if you already have an account with Edward Jones, then this card offers not only a solid intro APR on balance transfers, but also it features a rewards program. So you have the best of both worlds, so to speak. For 12 billing cycles, you can take advantage of its zero APR on the APR offer on balance transfers. Then the APR goes from 19% all the way to 29%. So pretty decent. But this card actually holds value long after the intro period ends. Remember, the intro period is only for 12 months. But the cool thing about this card is that you can earn 1.5x loyalty points on purchases up to $40,000, and you have a 2x points on purchases over $40,000, and 4x points actually on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked directly in the Edward Jones Rewards Travel Center. So Edward Jones actually has something similar to a Chase travel portal or American Express travel portal, but you have to really if you want to maximize your benefits, you have to book everything through the travel portal. Don't book elsewhere and expect Edward Jones to actually give you a higher rewards amount. You have to book things through them. So as long as you don't overspend, you can chip away at card debts while not losing out on earnings with business-related purchases. So this is really good. So this card also offers an intro balance transfer fee, then 3%, but the 3% of each transferred amount. But the thing is that you are able to offset that very easily. So the first balance the first business credit card to transfer balance is Edward Jones Business Plus MasterCard. Next, if you're looking for the best business balance transfer cards, I want you to think about the PNC Visa Business Credit Card. So this is another credit card that you will love if you are looking for a balance transfer business credit card. And the thing is that PNC traditionally is pretty good when it comes to a balance transfer credit cards, not only on the individual side, but also on the business side. And what this card does is that it gives you flexibility. It gives you an additional layer of liquidity for your business. So this card is great for low interest. So this card gives you quite a bit of time to make balance transfers and take advantage of the lengthy offer. So this is really good. And you'll have actually 90 days to transfer your balances. 3% fee, minimum $5 apply to get the 0% APR offer, then 16% to 26% variable. And the intro APR also applies to purchases. So the cool thing is you can save this card. You can actually use this card to save interest on new spending too. So again, you have the best of both worlds here. And unfortunately, the card also has no rewards or welcome offers to incentivize using this card for large purchases, okay, large expenses. But hey, listen, it's still interesting, it's still good. So when you think about the PNC Visa Business Credit Card, on the plus side, you have the ability to budget for a large business expense with the intro APR on purchases. The variable APR after the intro period is lower than other cards, which can help you pay down debt in the long term, right? 16 to 26%. And that's for the positives. What about the negatives? Well, no rewards are offered, so additional spending is not really the best use when it comes to this card. And because this card features a little to no perks and no rewards, its value is mainly short term. Let's say 18 months, okay? 12 to 18 months maximum. If you're looking for a business balance transfer card, I want you to think about the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Now, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is not your traditional business credit card, so that's why this card is actually great for sole proprietors. If you're looking for a balance transfer credit card for your small business and you have a sole proprietorship, or you have, let's say, a single member LLC. If you have a one person business, this card is great. The Chase Freedom Unlimited. Okay. So the thing is that an intro APR of 15 months on purchases and balance transfers is a great way to consolidate your debt while earning rewards. And also, you have a welcome offer on your necessary expenses. And after that, you have to pay an APR that goes from 19% all the way to 29%. Okay. Now, the bonus categories may not be business related, but it's one of the best all around cards available for any situation, okay, including business, but also travel. So utilizing the intro APR features is no exception, especially if you plan ahead. So my best strategy is what you want to do here is that before you actually apply for this card, do your planning. Do your planning, know exactly what you're going to charge on the card or what kind of debt you want to consolidate before you actually go through the process, okay? So what are the pros and cons with this card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited? So with a decent base rewards rate and elevated rates for dining at drugstores, this is a great card for earning rewards from everyday use. But again, if you're a single membership, or if you're a single member LLC, or you're a sole proprietor, this card could be great. And the intro APR for purchases and balance transfers is highly competitive and great for consolidating debt. What about the cons here? So those are the pros, the cons. Other cards may have better rewards rates, more versatile bonus categories, or more flexible introductory terms. And you could actually get a penalty APR for a late payment, which could actually last indefinitely. So something to really to think about. If you're looking for the best business balance transfer cards, I want you to also think about another card that is not traditionally a business credit card, but you can use it for flexibility. Okay, that's the City Custom Cash card. Okay, and so this is kind of cool in terms of, I mean, even if you're a sole proprietor or you are a single member LLC or just a regular small business, you can still use this card. Now, this card might not be a business card, but its customizable bonus categories mean some of your business expenses can still earn rewards while you work on consolidating debt. And that's what you want. You want to have the best of both worlds, okay? So that's really good. And this card features an intro APR offer on balance transfers that last for 15 months, then 18% to 28% variable. So for 15 months, you have $0, you have 0%, $0, 0% APR. That's really good. And after that, you have 18 to 28%. On top of that, you can earn 5% cash back on your top eligible spend categories every billing cycle up to $500 spent, then 1%. That's really good. And eligible categories include business-friendly purchases such as travel, at gas stations and restaurants, and on transits. Okay, so with its lengthy APR offer, coupled with its rewards, this card might be a great asset to your business, especially in the long run. So this is really good. So what are the pros and cons here? On the plus side, this card gives the longest time frame to transfer balances, which can help consolidate debt. Okay. And you have also, so you have 15 months, that's really good. And for a limited time, you can earn an additional 4% cash back on hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked on City Travel Portal. Okay, this is really good. So what about the minuses? What about the cons? So while the card offers travel rewards, it does not offer any travel protection. So this could be a little problematic because if you travel to, how do I say it? Let's say if you travel to certain destinations, not having the travel protection could be a little problematic, okay? And the 5% bonus category has a spending cap that might be too low for some businesses, especially the mid-sized to larger businesses. So those are the top four best business balance transfer cards, okay? Let me give you some general information here. You have to understand that many businesses, even those that are profitable and well run, might occasionally need to carry debts, right? That is good if you're using it for operational purposes. As long as you just don't leverage or over leverage your business activities and using cash or using debt to further operations, you're pretty good, okay? And balance transfer credit cards help you consolidate high interest debt and work on paying it off over time at a lower or 0% APR. But balance transfer offers on business credit cards are really rare. And a balance transfer cards works like a regular credit card, but you have the main feature being an interest-free term, right? This can be 12 months, can be 15 months, it can be whatever. So you have an interest-free term for paying off transferred balances. This is really good. And so after opening an account, you'll have a window of time to transfer any balances, and you almost always you need to pay a balance transfer fee. So the four that I just gave you, the Edward Jones Business Plus MasterCard, the PNC Visa, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and the City Custom Cash Card, maybe the best will be the PNC, Visa Business Credit Card, which means that you need to have a relationship with PNC, right? You need to have a relationship with PNC, and you need to have an account with them before. And PNC is not a national bank; it is it's a regional bank, so maybe you could have some geo restriction there. So double check if in your area you can qualify for a PNC account. So how do you choose a business balance transfer credit card? Let's talk about that. So one thing you want to do here is that you want to prioritize consolidating high interest debt. So you want to look at your debt, you want to look at the APR, and you want to look at the repayment window, right? So you look at the amount owed, the APR, but also the outstanding maturity, the outstanding days to maturity, right? And so that will really help you find out which one is which which debt in your catalog, which debt on your balance sheet is actually a great candidate for consolidation. So you want to look at that, and you also want to find terms that work for you. So basically, when you have a balance transfer business credit cards, maybe the 3% fee or the 5% fee is too much, right? Or you just want to have you want to look at the amount of months they're giving you before allowing you to get the like to do the balance transfer. Okay, so that's really good. And also, you have to understand that when I say find terms that work for you, you have to look at also what the other conditions are. What are the extra conditions, right? You just need to crush the numbers to make sure the numbers make sense for your business before you transfer balances. Also, you want to check eligibility. So find the minimum credit score needed to qualify for a business credit card, and check your credit score to see where you stand. So while a business credit card may not impact your personal credit, issuers may consider your personal credit score when you apply, right? They will consider your business credit score, but also your personal credit score. So that's actually two criteria. And finally, you want to maximize business balance transfer credit cards. So find the ideal terms for transferring, let's say, balances that work for your business, and utilize actually what they offer to the fullest extent. And only a few cards offer intro APR rates that include balance transfers. So you want to consider you want to consider a few specific items as you study the best uh, the best cars, the best business cars on the market. So what you want to do is you want to consider an intro purchase APR instead. So if you're looking for a 0%, 0% intro, 0% APR for balance transfers and you can't fund it, look for a 0% intro APR for purchases. That's just a lot easier. Okay, if you have large upcoming purchases for your business in addition to your existing debt, you might look for a credit card offering an intro APR on purchases instead of a balance transfer offer. So intro purchase APR offers are more widely available, giving you more business cards to choose from while earning rewards or a sign-up bonus to assist with, let's say, paying down debt, right? So this gives you more flexibility, but also more accessibility. So in this economy, I mean, everything is great. Every offer is welcome, really. Okay. So you may choose to pay down, for instance, your debt by making all your upcoming purchases on your intro purchase APR while paying down more of your existing debt. So this is really good because it gives you flexibility. Okay, so that's really good. And also, you won't accrue interest charges on your purchases and can make smaller payments during the intro purchase term while paying off more of your high interest debt. So this is something that you have, again, you have to crunch the numbers. Okay. However, be careful not to overspend because the whole idea when it comes to a business balance transfer credit card is not to overspend. The whole idea is to consolidate debt. The whole idea is to make sure that you are reducing the cost of carrying debt, right? So don't overspend because if you don't pay the balance by the end of the intro offer term, you will be on the hook for interest charges. And so, if done wisely, you can pay less overall interest if you strike the right balance of payments, but also purchases. Or you can try also to pay your balance in full. This is another possibility. So make sure you pay your balance in full by the end of the balance transfer term to avoid expensive penalty fees or interest charges. Okay. And so if your card has a high APR, then you might be adding to your debt significantly, especially in the long run. So the bottom line is that basically a business balance transfer credit card is worth considering for consolidating debt. And the best balance transfer options offer a lengthy introductory 0% APR rates, although you usually pay a balance transfer fee, 3%, 3 to 5%. Okay. As you consider your options, remember that even the best small business credit cards won't help unless you pay off as much possible during your card's introductory period. So you want to evaluate your budget and have a plan to pay down before you even transfer balances to a new card. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about the best business balance transfer cards. I'll give you the top cards: the Edward Jones Business Plus MasterCard, the PNC Visa Business Credit Card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and the City Custom Cash Card. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.